last train arrived at 2:17 a.m. No one in town remembered when the station had closed. It stood at the edge of a forest that felt too old, its trees blocking out even the moonlight. People avoided it without saying why. Dogs refused to go near. And sometimes, late at night, a low sound echoed from the tracks. Something like a train, but not quite. Elias didn't believe in any of it, so one night he went to prove everyone wrong. At 2:10 a.m., he stood on the crumbling platform. The air was unnaturally still. His phone had no signal. Even the time seemed frozen. 2:16. A vibration spread through the ground. The rails trembled. No lights appeared, no engine sound. Yet something approached. The train slid into the station in silence. It was long and black, its surface swallowing the faint moonlight. The windows were dark, but Elias felt it immediately. Something inside was watching him. The doors opened with a slow, wet creak. He should have left. Instead, he stepped inside. The door slammed shut behind him. The air smelled of damp earth. The carriage was filled with seated passengers, all perfectly still, heads lowered. Their clothes didn't match any time or place. "Hello?" Elias called. No answer. He moved down the aisle. Then one of them lifted its head. Elias froze. The face looked almost human, but not quite. The skin was stretched too tightly, the shape underneath wrong. Where eyes should have been, there were only hollow indentations. The mouth opened too wide. "Stay," it said in a voice made of many voices. More heads lifted, all turning toward him, all smiling. The train lurched forward. Elias stumbled and looked out the window. There was no station anymore, only darkness, thick and endless, pressing against the glass. The passengers stood. Their movements were jerky, unnatural. They filled the aisle, closing in. "Please," Elias whispered. One reached out. Its hand was soft and cold like wet clay. It touched his face. And suddenly he understood. Flashes of others, different people, same mistake. They weren't passengers, they were replacements. The train slowed. Light returned. Morning. The doors opened. A man stepped onto the platform, breathing hard, his face blank. Behind him, the train doors closed. Inside, something sat by the window. It wore Elias's face. That night at 2:17 a.m., the train returned. And this time, it didn't come empty.